Hi everybody, I'm Robin Tremingham and I'm here with Bill Story, the founder of Olderhood.com, and you're listening to Radio Olderhood Retirement Happiness, a continuing series. So Bill, what shall we talk about today?
Hi Robin. Well, as most of the folks listening to us hopefully have seen, we crossed a major milestone in Olderhood this week.
Are you going to tell us what it is?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, we opened our online store.
And what's it called?
It's called NewAirDesigns.com. So the site is at www.newairdesigns.com, and we've also got Facebook pages and stuff like that. But it's a fabulous site. It's absolutely a fantastic site. It's got some fantastic products, some really high quality stuff, and we think reasonably priced. We did competitor analysis, we did price analysis, etc. We did a lot of market research, market analysis. We worked with a number of people to hopefully get it right.
And what are we selling?
Well, we're selling a lot of things. Well, you see, I think what happened was that when we started to look at the idea of the online store, I guess like everybody else, we went for the t-shirts and the mugs, the coffee mugs. And that was fine, and we've got that. But as we progressed and realised that, people who were, as it were, in retirement, etc., yes, there was other things, other products that they would perhaps be interested in. So we've got a fabulous range of pillows, of tote bags, and one of the things I like, that we've got, a couple of things, is we've got framed prints, small things, small, sort of medium, large, with tremendous sayings or quotes, done on, I think it's canvas.
It's on canvas.
Yes, canvas. I've got one at home, and as late in the day when the sort of high daylight starts to go down, this thing, which is only, is it 8.5 by 10 or something?
They're 8.5 by 10, yeah.
Yeah. This thing actually looks luminescent. It's amazing. It's a tremendous look to it. It's almost as if there's like a light behind it. There isn't. It's just the quality of the canvas and the whiteness of the canvas, and the print that's on top of it is, it's first class. I love those. I think they're great, and I think we've got some fabulous sayings. So that's frame prints we've got as well.
We also have stretched canvas.
Stretched canvas, exactly.
And that's
the bigger ones.
These are bigger. There's 12 by 12, 16 by 16, and 18 by 24. They are stretched just like a painting, and they are full color, really, really bold. They look terrific in anybody's home or in a college dorm room if you have grandchildren heading off to college. And I just couldn't be more excited about this.
This is a commercial.
What you're not telling everybody is what really got us going doing this. And it is the absolutely fabulous response that we had to our Facebook page.
Yeah.
And to the OIC.
Well,
and all the quotes and sayings and jokes and expressions that people were sharing from all around the world,
and
commenting on, and it really made us realize that there really wasn't a line of products out there with sayings or quotes or words of encouragement that older people would find either humorous or inspirational. There's a lot of wisdom in the stuff that we're doing.
And inspiration. That was a big word, wasn't it?
And they're all top quality. And the pillows are actually handmade. And all of our products are from Burbank, California. And we can ship them all over the world.
Yeah. I agree. I think you're talking about how did it come about. I don't recall that we ever had a plan to. I'm not even sure we even had a dream to do this, to be perfectly honest. But I think as time moved along, and as we saw the people like Facebook followers coming more and more people, and then of course Olderhood International Club, which is just about to go over 5,000 people, which is astonishing. I think as that evolved, and as you rightly say, we were seeing quotes and sayings and things that people were interested in. And I think, in fairness, we did test marketing with some of that stuff. You know, we put an image up and see how it
we always had the Olderhood logo copy muck that you and I used. Right. And, that wound up on Facebook, and then people started remarking on how much they liked it. And the next thing you knew, people in the Philippines were having, face-to-face meetings and ordering shirts, and one thing just led to the next.
Well, that's right. I mean, the folks in the Philippines probably led us on this, because they've been doing Olderhood t-shirts for 6, 7, 8, 9 months now.
And I think they've had banners and keychains and all kinds of things.
Yeah. So maybe we're just catching up to the folks in the Philippines. Maybe that's all we're doing.
Possibly so.
No, but that's where it's come from. I think it's fair to say that it was in response to the leadership that we saw by some very, very active members, both in Olderhood itself, but also in the Olderhood International Club, that we realised that, hey, wait a minute, as you said just a minute ago, here was a market in a commercial sense, that here was a market that was underserved. And as I say, when we looked at the market research, when we looked at who sells this, who sells that, etc., and some big names, some very, very big names.
But
I won't name them, because
nobody really had products for us.
Nobody had product that specifically focused on the feelings and the emotions and the thoughts and the issues and the concerns
and the sense of humor.
And the sense of humor, exactly, of the older person. They just didn't. And we can look at some very, very big household names, and we looked at them, and you'll get the T-shirt that says, Granny loves grandchildren and stuff like that, but that's as far as it goes.
Well, I think that's a good place to stop. Please do make sure that you check out our new store. That's www.newairdesigns.com, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.